what I'm saying?
You ever remember seeing Alpo at that time?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What was his role when you saw him coming? What was his play?
I mean, I ain't think nothing of it, and they called him something. They called him Al. They ain't even called him Poe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but he was around. He was around even after the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so after your father, that happened to your father, you still remember him coming around?
Yeah.
And this was your father's.
Yeah, supposed to be fiance.
Supposed to be fiance.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. There is a book out, man, that goes into
a
little more.
Written by James C. Doe. Check this book out.
Show him this book. And can you go into what the book is about?
Well, basically, this is a hood novel. It's a hood novel book that combines the world of the Doms and films. It combines that world to what happened back then in like an intertwined novel base, you know?
Yeah. Is your father mentioned in that book?
Oh yeah, he's mentioned in this book. Matter of fact, that whole little deal with we were just speaking on.
That's your father right there in the book?
Oh yeah. That's him.
Oh man. Yeah, what was you saying?
Bringing up to the part we were speaking on about that whole what transpired that probably made her wanna take a chance, or was it, you know what I'm saying, her way of getting it back? Cause you know what I'm saying.
Right.
What was that about?
So you feeling like it may have been some old shady shit going on?
Yeah. Maybe like, you know. At the time, this is a fiance, right? This is right. Fiance. Like I said, I got a younger brother. So, you know what I'm saying? The dealings with, he probably had, my mother got pregnant, basically, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if that had anything to, you know, oh, I'm going to get him back. Or some, you know what I'm saying? Or some, oh, I'm going to get him back type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because your mother got pregnant while they was fucking with each other. So, yeah, I got you, Pimp. I got you.
So I don't know if it was one of them type, but yeah. it was
just a grimy situation back then.
It was a fatal attraction, you know?
Yeah, fucked up back then, man.
Fatal attraction. And to go back to what we was talking about earlier, he never said the second reason. I believe the second reason, he probably was falling in love or had feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like he said in the interview himself, he got the girl all to himself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then he tried to say the 2-7.
Right. He threw that, like you said, he threw that shit in there.
So his
like
main focus,
curveball, yeah.
That was his main focus, and that was the whole thing.
Over the bra. So,
you know what I'm saying?
And he never. What was so crazy, Snub? Him mentioning that girl too much would have shown he had a little more to do with that shit than what he's saying out of his mouth. You see what I'm saying? So, of course, a nigga that think like him, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking at, okay, he gonna cover his ass as it pertains to that. You know what I'm saying? Because in the so-called game, it's rules as it pertains to dealing with women. You know, especially, but ain't no rules for real. You know, so but Alpo had this so-called reputation. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I felt like he kind of like tiptoed around that shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as not really addressing the second reason, because a thinking man is going to figure that shit out. You see what I'm saying? That was the whole bottom line to what took place was the woman. You know, so I mean that's just my perspective. You know what I'm saying? And ladies and gentlemen, you know, if y'all have any questions for my man, you know, definitely put them down in the comment box, and we can address them as we go. You know, explain to him about how, you know, we was talking, man, and you and your brother heard about what happened and how that affected the situation.
Yeah, so we heard the audio tape. That's why I always say here, because from my understanding, they probably came out with the interview back when that happened, but
right.
the audio, I guess, the Feds magazine did something recent, whatever, and they came out with a CD.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying, I heard it from that. And we were just in there listening to the whole part of, you know what I'm saying, him turning the head, and as soon as he turned back to show him that the money right there, shot him in the head, you know what I'm saying, all that you hearing, you know what I'm saying, you can visualize what's happening.
Yeah, yeah, and that shit like put you right there.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that kind of affected him from that point on, in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see a lot of change happening from once he saw that? Did you see a lot of
change.
Now that's your younger brother.
Yeah, that's my younger brother.
So how as a big brother, you know, what was your role in trying to keep Shorty focused?
My role was, I told him, like, all this money you had and all the money he had, that don't mean nothing, because he blessed us with the best gift we could ever have, and that's a brain, you know. And I told him, like, this whole street, all that ain't for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We supposed to, you know what I'm saying? If you was in a situation like a Matrix or something where you could live a life twice, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna try to make you ain't trying to go on the same path.
Right.
You're gonna try to go a different route.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole outlook on life, period. And I feel when that happened to my father, he still left me a gift, which my little brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had my little brother up to the point I became 21 a man, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And what transpired with your brother?
Well, he just, you know what I'm saying, he just was like all of us at that age. Mm-hmm. He was only 17, 18, just trying to find himself, you know?
Right.
Just trying to find himself. Got into a situation where he, you know what I'm saying, ended up getting into with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Got bad, then the dude come back a month later, shot him like 3-4 times. And then that's not even the bad part. After he shot him, after my brother sitting there bleeding, he got on top of him, pistol whipped him.
It's a fucked up game out there, pimp. You know what I'm saying? It's a real fucked up game, brother. And I know, you know, as a man, I can only visualize the amount of pressure that came down on you trying to follow in your father's footsteps. You know, people placing high expectations on you because, you know, in society we have this perspective, apple don't fall far from the tree, I'm cut from this particular cloth, you know, you just like your father was this, your father was that, you know, so we grow up with this false sense of, you know, standards we supposed to set for ourselves, you know, and I know that in itself was stressful, you know what I'm saying, coming up, trying to fill those big shoes, you know, when times change, the money ain't the same no more, telling is at an all-time high, so when you factor in all those elements, it's damn near impossible to ever reach those numbers again in the streets, you know what I'm saying, so, you know, it's a good thing to see how you transitioned and became your own man, you know what I'm saying, because I'm looking at how easy it could have been for you to take that wrong turn and stay there.
And let me speak on that. The last time I seen my brother, so anyway, I ended up staying over my grandmother's house. My brother stayed there, so I stayed over there for the night. I went to sleep, and I recall when nobody in the house, nobody. So I went to sleep. I woke up the next day. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I just had a panic attack, like you know what I'm saying? Something went right. I was just pacing and running up and down the house. I was just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was, but I woke up feeling a certain type of way. My brother come through the door. It was like somebody put the chill bucket on me or something. I was like, relax, chill. cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, let's go out around the way. But you know what I'm saying? It was a situation we both couldn't go.
And he went his way, and that's how. So you talking about what led up to him getting killed?
Yeah, the last time I seen him, I seen him like an hour before all that went down. That was the last time I seen him. You know, and the crazy thing was, he ain't alright, dapped me up and bro, he gave me a hug and was like, I see you in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? That was big for me because, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I love my brother to death. Like, it was like, we was like this, you hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to get that type of, you know what I'm saying? It was different. It was different. And you know what I'm saying? When it happened, I get a phone call. I'm thinking it's my little sister crying on the phone. I'm like, Kai, what's wrong, Kai? It's my mother. Talking about they shot him. What? Shot who? You hear me? Smack out there. No question, smack out there. I went smack out there. They had the joint taped up, yellowed up and everything. And I was just trying to get where he was at, but police bound me cap, he wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, with my brother, I ain't trying to hit none of all that.
Yeah.
Where my brother at, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? I found out we went past him because they ended up putting him in PG, so we had to go the other way. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get there, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't got to touch on it, you know?
And on that point, I could have exploded. I could have went crazy from all this anger that I got built up and all this stuff that went. I could have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
I could have went ballistic. But I didn't because I thank God. I thank God he gave me that moment to share with my brother.
Yeah.
That's what changed everything around. I thank God for giving me that opportunity.
I feel you, Pimp. I feel you. And you know what, bro? You needed this shit. You feel me? You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me, Snap? Cause you still got a lot of shit you still holding in, Pimp. You know what I mean? And I just appreciate as a brother, you know, we sharing this conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know, you could have been anywhere. New York, Las Vegas. My nigga, you planted these roots right here.
I respect my father.
And
for the simple fact that all the hate and all the grimy and the snake stuff that was going around him, he didn't let that deter him from his business, what he was trying to do. He didn't let that scare him off. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? He always was the giving type. Like, somebody could be about to get put out, he'll pay their rent, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Say Alpo bought a house for somebody?
Oh, for Michelle. He bought a house for Michelle.
And Michelle is the broad that he was dealing, that him and your father was dealing with.
Yeah.
And that house was pretty much his little way of trying to buy his love in so many words, huh?
I guess you would call it that, man. Man, with me, man, I guess for everybody else, when they hear this story, they like, cause they expecting, you know what I'm saying? You hear a story like this for somebody to get crossed out like that, you'll hear that they fuck around, snake the money out, they fuck the money up, or they motherfucking, they turn rat, or they snitching, but it wasn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? The demise was a female, bro. When they say motherfucking money is the root of all evil, pussy must be the seed, bro.
So, my best friend girl, Michelle, was at a pool party, passing corner. She take a picture, back then it was a Polaroid pictures. You take a picture, you gotta come back and pick this shit up once it developed and all that wild shit. So, the picture developed, Poe went to Mr. G, asked him, can he get the picture for $1,000? Miss G was, I think Miss G was like, no, I can't sell a picture. Poe was like, I don't want the picture. Tell her I got it. So, he did that. Michelle come out for a picture. Mr. G sends her Poe, Alpo the Rep.
Right.
So he trying to talk to her. My baby mother trying to tell Michelle to talk to her. So Big Head Gary was like, no, Michelle was like, Big Head Gary, Gary, you know my fiance, don't do that. Because Gary gonna say, fuck that nigga. So when he said fuck that nigga, Poe gave the picture back. He ain't get no play on that particular day. She came back and told us, my nigga Dre was like, oh, them niggas think you need money to fuck a bitch. I'ma show them niggas you don't need no money to fuck no bitch. So I'm like, you gonna fuck Fuzzy? He was like, nah, I'ma fuck Gary bitch, Caprice. So I'm like, bet, fuck that bitch.
Right.
So Dre get her, fucks her, she on Dre line. So the word get out, Gary was fucking with another homegirl from Northwest, real tough, and Caprice was just like jealous of her. So when he threw my Northwest homegirl name in Caprice's face, Caprice threw my nigga Dre name in Gary's face.
Right.
So Gary get to crying in front of her, this, that, and that. So one day I'm down the carnival, walking, because Gary pulled up on me, Sparky, tell your man, I need my 50,000. I said, my nigga don't owe you no 50,000. My money is his money. If he owe anybody, I'm gonna know about it. Because both of us have to pay that. You don't know what you talk about, you think you know everything, little Sparky. I said, I do know when it come to money what my motherfucking nigga do. He said, man, I don't wanna hear that shit. Tell your nigga I need my 50,000. So I get in there, I leave the carnival immediately, get in the car, I called my nigga up. He said, I'm gonna package him over at the Subway. I said, grab me a sandwich on my way up here. This bitch ass nigga, big head Gary. I goes up there, I get my strap on my stash spot, I jump in the So they talked for a couple more minutes. All I seen was them shake hands. So we got in the car. I said, what that shit was about? I said, man, he was crying to me about Caprice fucking this bitch. He come home every night telling this bitch how much he liked Dre, how much he look up to Dre. If something happened to him, he wouldn't mind her fucking with a nigga like Dre. If not Dre, turn around with Dre fucking this bitch. So basically he asked Dre to stop fucking this bitch. They apologized. He apologized for saying fuck Dre and this, that, and that. So they shook hands on it, and that was it.
You know what though, bro? My perception is this, and money ain't the root of all evil, being broke is.
You say that?
Think about it though.
You saying being broke?
Being broke is the root of all evil, Slim. You see, when that tummy get to growling, when you got money, you cooler.
True.
You know, it's what you do to obtain it.
But see that, I think everybody gotta go through that broke status because they gotta feel that bottom because they know what it feel like. They gotta go to. They ain't gonna want to feel that shit no more.
Yeah.
When you get that feeling like I ain't gonna go there no more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel that.
You say
you
that
gotta feel that.
out here. And see, you know what though, Slim?
I can say this. Whatever your situation is in this life, it is what it is. But don't let it take you down. Don't let it kill you, and don't let it make you kill somebody. Don't let it destroy you. So my advice to you is do everything you could to make sure your better one a good one. You know, do what you can. If somebody need help, help them. Not because you're gonna get something out of it, or they might look out for you, or something like that. Do it from the kindness of your heart, cause you never know, that could stand out more than them dollars you want. You know what I'm saying? That could overtop them dollars you want in the long run. Cause when they say what goes around comes around, that's a good thing and a bad thing. It depends your point of view on it. It depends what type of energy you pushing out here. You know what I'm saying? You pushing positive stuff, all positive gonna come to you. You pushing negative stuff, then that's what you're gonna get. You can't be surprised when it happens because that's what you was pushing.
I'm up, my man. With that being said, you know our slogan. See you next time. Peace, love, and head grease. Y'all be cool.